Product number one, we have the official Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. This is the limited edition Halo Infinite edition. This is a very comfortable controller. You have your paddles on the back, so these are remapped. So I have my A button on the left side and my B button on the right side, and my X and my Y. You also have your trigger stop, so it's for faster shooting. So many customization options. You can even swap out the thumbsticks. You can swap out the D-pad. You don't have to get the limited edition Halo Infinite one. You can get the standard black one, but you do get the included case. This is just everything is themed to match with the Halo theme. So the Elite 2 controller is worth every penny. You can even charge the controller through the case. And it's compatible on the PC, so even if you don't have an Xbox, you're still going to get all the benefits of the Elite 2 controller. Now let's say you're totally fine with your standard regular Xbox controller. You know how annoying it is buying batteries. Super annoying. That's where this come in, a battery pack. So it comes with 4. It's going to run you $25, and then this is how the base look. It looks exactly like the Xbox logo, just an X, and you could just plug it right in. So the indicator light indicating that it is charging. It's going to turn green once they're ready to go. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to pick up one battery pack. You got to slide that part in. And now you're good to go. Real simple. Of course, I have the battery plate. And now you're ready to play. Now when that battery dies, very simple. Take it out and just plug it right in. Oh, make sure you have the pins aligned. Now, love or hate Xbox, I understand the batteries could be a pain. I love this system way better than buying AA batteries every time. So you go from 0 to 100 real quick. Next up, we have the Backbone 1 controller. Now, this is really an iPhone accessory, not necessarily for the Xbox. But remember, Microsoft is really pushing cloud gaming, and you can also use this for remote play. So it makes sense to feature this on here. And you have the cloud gaming, and you can play any game you want via the cloud. And the fun fact, if you purchase this, you get 3 months of free Xbox Game Pass. So it just makes sense to feature this on this list. And I actually got to renew my Game Pass Ultimate. I got to renew that right away. But yeah, and the controller will work just fine. I made a full-blown review video on this. You could basically play your Xbox games anywhere around the world with this setup, and the controller is super comfortable. You can click the sticks. The D-pad is good for fighting games. You can play Apex. You can play any Xbox game for the most part right here on your iPhone using the Backbone 1 controller. And when gaming, you guys know how critical it is to have a good gaming headset. We have the Epos H6PRO plus the GSX300. Now, I'm working on the gaming headset video, so you guys seeing some sneak peeks here. So you have customization options. So make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on if you guys want to see a top 10 best gaming headsets. Okay, so you have your sound card. Now the sound card is USB, and this is made from Sennheiser, so you know this is going to be top quality with the microphone. This is going to be top of the line here. And you can see you have an open design. You could detach the boom microphone. So if you're looking for a premium gaming headset, this might be the one. I see people comparing this to the Astro 840s, and it beats it out. And here it is. Whew, look at them air cushions. And the beauty thing is you have your headphone jack, so you plug it right into your controller. You can chat with your friends, and you can also plug it into the Backbone. You guys know iPhones nowadays don't have no headphone jack, so once you have your iPhone plugged up, you can still plug it in, and you have your lightning on the other side. Now I'm going to be doing an in-depth detail on this. I'm not going to take up too much of your time here, but all I know is this is one of those headsets that you guys got to look out for. If you want the best experience, this is it. Now, I do have the official Xbox gaming headset. This blew me away when I first heard the sound quality. It sounds incredible. Now, when you're done with your headset, don't be that guy to just throw it anywhere. Get yourself a nice headset stand. You guys see this? This is created by Geek Made Creations. And you have the Xbox insignia. My name is engraved, Simplypops. So shout out to Geek Made Creations. They make a plethora of gaming accessories. They make console stands, they make headset stands, they even have stuff for the PS5. Next up, I'm going to show you guys the coolest accessory on this list. You guys are going to need this immediately. This is the X-Boost portable SSD 1TB. This is an external SSD drive to expand the storage of your Series X and Series S. This looks just like the Series S, And I have a Series S right here, and why don't we just take this out the packaging? When I saw this, I was like, whoa, this looks incredible. Oh, and look how tiny it looks. Nice braided cable. And the cable is a hybrid between USB-A and Type-C. That's good. Now, it goes without saying, this is going to work on your PC, your Mac. This is a regular external SSD, but the coolest part, it looks just like a Series S. This is incredible. Now, there's no Xbox logos on there, but this is really cool. So you can have your Series S, and then you have your external SSD that looks like a Series S. Highly recommend this just because of the look. Looks so cool. You even have the vent holes, very similar to the Series S. Even if you have the Series S, you can now be a boss and have the Series S, and you have the Series X. This is going to be a conversation starter. And moving on, let's say you have your external hard drive connected, you have your controller charging, or your battery pack charging, you're running out of USB ports. You might want to pick this up. So now I have two USB hubs. So I have one in white and one in black. The white one is going to be more tailored to the Series S to match the aesthetics. It's USB 3.0 on the Xbox itself, but you're gonna be down to USB 2.0. So just keep that in mind when you're connecting an SSD. You're losing that functionality, but if you're charging controllers and whatnot, then it's gonna be perfectly fine. It might stick out just a little bit, but it's enough where it's gonna clip it right onto the top. Now you have extra USBs, and same exact thing with the Series X. This time you don't have that that clip on the top, because all you do, you just plug it into the side, and now you have more USBs on the bottom. Next up, it is time to spice up the aesthetics of the Xbox. So we have a RGB lighting effect. I want to see how this is going to work. And look, we have a USB, perfect timing because we just unboxed the USB hub, and we have a remote, and it's going to light up the bottom of the Xbox, giving you that amazing glow. This is going to work for both the Series X and S. And all you do, you just plug it right in. And now you have that glow effect all around. Now this is going to be ideal if you have the Series X, just because it's going to take up the entire perimeter of the base. Now this base is okay. It's not the greatest in the world. I wish they had the buttons on the back where you could be able to control, you know, the different colors and the on off. You have to have this remote. Next up, we have a portable monitor. This might be really cool if you want to take your Xbox on the go. And here it is. So it plugs in via Type-C instead of the plug. And then it takes a mini HDMI instead of the full-size HDMI and plug it into your Xbox. Instead of buying those clamshell monitors, you can pick up something like this. Because I know those clamshell monitors are on back order and you're probably getting a smaller screen. This could be a better option, and this is going to work for any console, PS5, Nintendo Switch, even works for anything for the most part. Anything that takes HDMI, you can cast it onto this portable monitor. This is easily one of those things where you just got to have, and it's nice and thin, most importantly. Now, next product, even though I should have showcased this first, this is the Shargeek Storm 2. This is a powerful power bank. You can actually see the components inside. So let me just take this out the box. This is a little bit on the pricey side. At $195 is on sale. Oh, look at this. So it's giving me cyberpunk vibes. Okay, of course you have your Type-C to Type-C cable, and you have your travel pouch. And this is important for the monitor because, well, you're gonna need to power up the monitor somehow. So you're gonna need some kind of power bank. And this is the best one only because you have that milliamp capacity, and it's small enough to fit in the bag or even in your pocket, to be honest. Now keep in mind the DC port in the Type-C is for input and output. Do not plug in input to the output if it doesn't support it. So it works perfectly fine. This is one of those things where you just gotta have this in your backpack, going to those parties, whatever. It's like an iPad basically. It's like taking an iPad. This is gonna power up pretty much anything that you throw at it. That's very important. So yeah, think about the possibilities of this. Play your games. This is dope. And the final product on this list, we have a travel backpack. This is gonna be both for the Series X and Series S. This is from G Story. And to go alongside with the monitor, you may need a little bag to store your Xbox in. So Here's the front compartment. You have your shoulder strap, G-Story brain in there. And you also have, what is this? You also have your silicone controller grips and thumbstick grips. And then this pouch is basically intended for cables, maybe storing some games or whatnot. Then the main compartment, this can snap right off. Your main compartment is where you store the console itself. So really deep. Definitely not gonna have a problem fitting the Xbox in there. And then alongside with that, you have a pouch on the side for more storage. So you could go crazy, just like so. It's gonna be on the thick side, but nonetheless, this is definitely gonna be convenient. And of course, goes without saying, the Series S is gonna fit in there just fine, but just in a thinner profile. And then, you know, you can strap it up so it's secure in there. Fortunately, that monitor that I just covered, that's not gonna fit. That pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys found this one helpful. If it did, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think, and make sure you guys click on that beautiful red subscribe button. Help me reach 200,000 subscribers, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you guys be notified for more videos like this one. Until next time, guys, have a simple day. Peace. And quick side note, I had to do a voiceover for the outro because my microphone cut off. YouTube struggles.